School story. Alright. Okay. So I forgot to make this video and Monday and Tuesday and yeah, today is Wednesday. So let me tell you on Monday. Alright. So on Monday and in the morning, I didn't really hang out with my classmates that day because somehow it was rainy. But somehow I was just doing some normally work. I hate doing work. Um. So yeah. And somehow during second period we're doing running, of course, yeah, but everything was fine, doing running. And during um, third period, well, my English teacher was there, but he gave us assignment to talk about president. Talk about a good leader. A good leader, what to make a good leader is that, well, you need some good ideas. And if you're a president, if you want to be a president, you can't just do, oh, you can't do whatever you want. Just because you're a president doesn't mean you're going to do this stuff, whatever you want. You need to listen to your own people because what the people are telling you, like, hey, we want this law to be changed or something, that you need to always listen to them and you need some great idea before you change it. You can't change it immediately. You need to think carefully what to change this law. So, yeah. Or like things like teachers, you have to some give idea what to let your student to learn, like English teacher, they need to teach you like, oh, grammar or things and that, like, or modative, like why this character has some good modative or something like that. Something like that, you know. That's how it is of to work on those type of stuff. Or being a coach, you need to teach your own team how to do this, do that, like in order to win, like a football, you need to get them an idea of what to win. Or practice very hard, like you need some good idea, like a great idea. And or being parents, remember the video I was talking about? Yeah. I know being a parent could be hard, but in the beginning it's not gonna supposed to be easy. It's always gonna be hard for you. So yeah. You sometimes you struggle to take care of kids, but hey, as long as you're taking care of the kids, you have your kid have a good behavior. Nowadays, I see a lot of kids have bad behavior because due to their backstory or their kids that just don't really take care of them, and yeah, it's just sad nowadays. Like, parents don't really take care of their kids that much. It's pretty sad, but still. All right, back to the fourth period. I was continuing doing the graph thing, like a calendar. So, yeah, but still, it was nice. And fifth period, we're doing works. So, yeah, oh yeah, always someone have their birthday. I say, if you're happy, clap your hand. If you're happy, clap your hand. If you're happy, clap your hand. And then I'm freaking do this on my table. And then I freaking accidentally pushed this person right here, like, in front of me, like, I'm like, oh shit. So, yeah, I'm like, what the frick was I doing? They started laughing. And she didn't really care because she was focused, that's why. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, another thing, what the fuck? Um, Another thing and during sixth period, I was just doing math work. It was a bit hard, but still. So, but, yeah. And during, um, During sixth period, I mean seventh period, I was doing some science work. It was fun. Like explaining about a giant pumpkin. Like my dairies, I think they use like a lot of seeds and then use some a lot of water and then get some good sunlight on it. And make sure the plants is like clean and then nice. Not something look ugly. Because if you see every image of a giant pumpkin, you could see it, you know, like they look so clean and everything because they probably trying to make this pumpkin make it healthy and everything. So yeah. Another one is man, I hate the hair part. All right, and Tuesday, which is yesterday, in the morning I'm just doing my work. So and during second period we're doing baseball thing. The like we throw the ball. So and during third period we're doing like works. We're doing like grammar and practice our words. No man is an island. I type it. Okay, this one is gonna be so long. During uh during oh yeah, during fourth period I showed this cube to my friends yesterday. They're like, that's cool. So yeah. And I was just working on my calendar graph. It was cool, by making it. So yeah. And another thing. Fifth period. Oh yeah, I was just running to class because I was about to get late. Don't worry, I didn't get late in fifth period. But there's something happened in sixth period. But I'll tell you later. During fifth period, I was just having fun with my classmate. We were doing works. So yeah. And during sixth period, my math teacher caught me running. I'm like, wait, what? Like, how you caught me? He's like, I'm gonna call your mom, AJ. I'm like, no, 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 no. You're not gonna call my mom. I wasn't running to your class. I wasn't. And you're like, I saw you. You were running during fifth period. I'm like, what? What? Yeah, yeah. I was like, no freaking way. So she like, I recorded the whole thing. I'm like, no, 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 no. You're running not saying this to my mom because I was so late. That's why I don't want to be late. Okay. So yeah, and I don't think he'd never tell my mom, but still. Oh, and during oh yeah, during seventh period yesterday, we're continuing learning the pumpkin and learn some other models. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Learn science. It's yeah, we're gonna do it so like a fun activity about the pumpkin. So yeah, I can't wait to see it. What they're gonna do today or this Friday or something. But I forgot what was it. But still, who knows? Who knows? So yeah. And I'll talk about Wednesday. Goodbye. School story. Alright. So this is on. This is Wednesday. Today is Thursday. So let's begin. Alright. So, in the morning, I was just hanging out with my friend and first period. Somehow we went to speech and our speech teacher, got a new spider. I forgot her name, but it was a small spider. So yeah, we were just like looking at her and everything. It was fun. They got their new pet spider. Plus, I noticed that there was an earring thing and then the shit, I forgot what they call it. Yeah, the thing. If freaking have a Labubu, like, wait, what the frick is this? Like, oh, I'm gonna be Labubu for Halloween. I'm like, what? No, no, no. No, 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 like that. And during second period, I was just doing running, and we're running around the stairs, and so yeah. And during third period, um, during third period, we're doing like some work. Oh yeah, there's this one quote I finally said: "No man is an island, a time for itself. Each of a piece of the continent, a part of the main. If a cloud be washed away by the sea, Europe is the less, as well as a promontory were, as well as a minor of thine own, or the dying friends were. Each man's death diminishes me, for I am involved in mankind. Therefore, said not to know, for when the bells tolls, it tolls for them." Like that. That was a quote I practiced, and I got an A plus. But my teacher told me this, like, "Hey AJ, like I know your mom say you're doing so good." And I tell her that you're doing so good and the antigen poem. But the bad news is he want you to say the word of the poem. I'm like, what? He's like, uh-oh. I'm like, oh no. And you wonder how did that go well? It did go well. Oh yeah, I got my test result. I got 50 out of 39. I sent a picture to my dad and of me, failing, and I'm like, my dad like, oh no. And during fourth period, I was just doing the October thing. So I put the background orange and the top calendar Sunday to Saturday to green, and the numbers and everything is gray. I don't even know what to put it. I try to put gray like, like trying to make like a skeleton or a freaking wolf, or I don't know, but I just ran out of idea on that part. But yeah, during fifth period, oh yeah, during lunch, I almost done doing the poem, but still, another thing is another thing in history, we're doing work like, oh, to do our project, but before we do the project we need to highlight some ideas and everything. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. And they came back and forth to see if he finished, and yeah, he's almost done, but I don't know how the frick he's doing so quick. He said he don't like doing work, so I say this to him: Andy, if you don't like doing work, you will fail in the class. That's why it is important to do work. I know everyone don't like doing work, but we have to in order to get good grades. Because if you don't get good grades, Andy, you will you will get kicked out by the team. But yeah, and during sixth period, oh yeah, we're doing tests. I already finished it, so yeah, it wasn't that bad. I already know the answer. And during seventh period, we're doing project. So, okay, apparently we just put the leaf, the purple one and the green one, and we're just putting the liquid one right there. And then we'll see the color start slowly changing. And then, boom. I think the purple didn't really change that much. I mean, a little bit. It's turning like brown. But the green one turned like light green. So, yeah. It was fun doing it. And we're not done. We're going to continue doing it today. But oh yeah, I saw my best friend Emmanuel, my friend named Adrian. She tell Emmanuel like, hey, I noticed AJ loves to dance too, including you. You should do a dance competition, you two. I'm like, yeah, sure. Emmanuel is my best friend. We're still bestie for 8 years. So yeah. You know, really like, I really want to spend time with Emmanuel. I still bested with him. So yeah, but still, um, anyway, who that's it for the video. So bye. School story. Okay, I forgot to make this video, and today is Monday, and I forgot to make this about Thursday and Friday. So let me do this quick. Let me summarize for you. All right. In the morning on Thursday, everything was fine, and then in first period, just continue doing work. I hate doing work. I just want to work on my story. And during second period, um, well, we're playing baseball, and so we like hit the ball and everything. We're just practicing. Oh, I got this Batman thing. Looks cool. Um, During third period, this is interesting because we started reading Animal Farm, and I'm like, yes, yes, I've been waiting for this, because I've been wanting to read the Animal Farm book, because the Animal Farm is like, it's so freaking well written. I love it, and like I really wanted to read it. It sounded very interesting to me. And during fourth period, I was just doing some computer stuff of the October, and fifth period. Um, oh yeah, and fifth period is I was just doing some math work, but I was getting so pissed on the episode. I'm like, what the frick is this? What is this? What the frick is this? And then I got so mad and everything. So yeah, and during seventh period, we're just doing. Oh yeah, we're doing like like a fun stuff. So we had to put a water on the this and that. And we had to do back forth until we lost. Until we had to measure the shape and everything. Yeah, we lost again. So yeah, I always hate this hair part. I always hate. Um, During Friday, I was just in the morning. Just everything was fine. And then first period is first period is uh oh yeah, just continue doing work. I really hate doing work. And during second period, we're doing some fun stuff where I was solving this cube for everyone until my teacher told me like, you have to do the pin one. I'm like, what the frick you mean the pin one? Because I was doing the windmills cube and then telling me to do the pin one. I'm like, man, what the fuck? And during third period, somehow we're doing a quiz and then I finish it until my English teacher gave me a Batman book. I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. So I want to read it. So yeah, I haven't even read it this weekend, but I'm planning to read it at school. Oh my god, I always hate that hair part. During fourth period, I was continuing doing that missing work, even though it was so freaking pissing me off. And during oh my god, I need to fix that. And during fifth period, um, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about fifth period on Thursday. Everything was fine. We're just learning about a new word. But in Friday, this work was pissing me off. We had to make a whole map. It's so freaking long. I'm like, what the frick is this? And um, during the history class, I was showing the bendy dance, and this guy told me, please do the bendy dance for me. Like, and you're like, yeah, you should do that. The arcs and you're telling me to do a bendy dance. So I'm like, I can't do it until now. I'm gonna do it for all of you guys. Do 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 do. Yeah, this shit is so freaking cringe. And during sixth period, we're doing work, and somehow in seventh period, the teacher wasn't there, but freaking Jesse had to came in like nothing. He's like freaking look like he's part of this class, but which is not. He's like pretend like, oh, yeah, I'm in this class. He's like, the teacher's like the substitute teacher like, okay. Until after he got kicked out. I think he got kicked out of the class. He's like the security found him, and during uh oh yeah, well I was bringing my windmills cube. Evan accidentally dropped the cube, but don't worry, I fixed it. And somehow, uh, I am not gonna let freaking Kevin to touch my windmills cube ever again because he got my cube. He was like using it just for fun until um he freaking effed it up. I'm like, Kevin, what the frick you did? He's like, I was just playing around and then it just happened. Okay, so wait. I eventually fixed it. Is I just took out the pieces, but I hate rebuilding it. Oh, this is like my second time. I hate rebuilding this thing. Jeez. Alright, so let me tell you. So apparently there was a red and a red right here. And there was an orange and an orange, so yeah. We're trying to ask ChatBT to, to fix it for us, but yeah, I don't think that did not go so well. So fortunately, we mixed it up and we're making more worse. And I ended up taking out the pieces. So yeah, that's pretty it. That's pretty much it. So see you in week 10. I can't believe it. That we're almost there to week 10, guys. Alright, bye. Just showing you off my solving cue. Alright, bye.